Hi, it's Amy. This is my 16th recording. It is Tuesday, August 26th. The one thing I want to talk about today is something that I read in the Law of Supply about the mind being like a magnet. And if you have worries and fears, the magnet is reduced in strength by worries and fears, and the inflow of good is slowly closed off and muted. And I know that this is very true with me, because I tend to think and I tend to worry and I tend to like, what if this happens and what if that happens and what if it doesn't do this and what if it doesn't do that. So I have to work on not being like that and letting the inflow of the good come in. And another thing that touched me was the end of the paragraph where actually the end of the paragraph, so our mind can be charged with the mental energy that builds up the power of attraction. And that's what I need, because last night I was with somebody who was kind of the negative nature, and I stayed very positive with it. I didn't listen to the negatives, and I kept telling her, you know what, if you have it in your thought and you can think it, then you can do it. So I know that I have taken that away from this, and I am trying, and now that this is all I'm studying this and thinking about it, I'm noticing more and more people who are not as good to be around because of negative thought or just, lack of doing things. But the one thing in this track was that I have a new business builder in my business, and we met today for a follow-up session, and she's excited about getting started. We set 3 dates to get her business going, which is really awesome. But it says in here too that it's better to get a good start when possible by getting help rather to overcome a slower path of self-education. And that's where I find myself in my business, is that I was more slower because I did a lot of things more on my own, and now she's very excited and she's willing to go at a faster pace. She still hasn't received her things yet that she needs to get started in the business, so she's still kind of a little skeptical. I could tell by the way when we were meeting today that she was, not sure, back and forth as far as what to say, but she's willing to give it a try because she wants to change from what she's doing. So I'm really excited about that, and I told her, I'm here to help her in any way possible. I gave her some direction to get going, but right now her focus is on getting the excitement out and letting people know. So I took a lot away from this track in this chapter of the Law of Supply, and like I said, for myself, I'm going to work on my magnet of my mental magnet is what I'm going to be working on. So, but this book, I just have to say that I've really taken a lot out of this, and we've only just begun. So I'm glad that I'm having the chance to read it and put it into use, because I think it's really cool. But anyway, have a good night, and I will talk with you tomorrow.